Good day, grade 10 students. So now that we are done with our lessons for Unit 2, so we'll now be proceeding with our last topic for this unit, which is all about problem solving involving polynomial functions. So we are okay. So we are now going to deepen your understanding by analyzing and solving problems applying the concepts that you have learned. So earlier, so meron po kayong sinagutan na parang review on how we can find the height of a given geometric figure. So yun po ay gagamitan natin ng division of polynomial functions. So here are given expression for the solid shown at the right. So you are going to find an expression for the missing dimension. So ito po yung ating first activity. So we all know that the volume is equal to length times width times height. So balikan po natin yung ating given. So ang ating given ay V is equal to, or the volume of the given figure is 2x cubed plus 17x squared plus 40x plus 25. And then given din po ang kanyang length at saka width, which is x plus 5 and 2x plus 5. So going back with our solution. So again, for the hint, so the volume is equal to length times width times height. So isa-substitute lang po natin yung ating given dun sa ating formula. So we will arrive with this expression. 2x cubed plus 17x squared plus 40x plus 25. So yun po yung volume is equal to length at saka width, 2x plus 5 times x plus 5 times height. So ibig sabihin po ang ating hahanapin na dimension is for the height. And this is the expression on how we are going to find the height of the given figure. So height is equal to, so kumbaga po ay divide lang po natin yung nasa left side doon sa katabing expressions ng ating variable or ng ating h. So if we are going to solve this one, so we have two options. So pwede pong i-multiply muna natin yung nasa ilalim and then gamitan natin siya ng long division. So pwede rin naman po na i-divide muna natin yung volume doon sa isang dimension. So pwede sa length muna. And then pwede tayong gumamit doon ng synthetic division. And then after natin makuha yung quotient, i-divide naman natin siya sa natitirang binomial. So since siya naman ay parehas binomial, so pwede natin siyang gamitan ng synthetic division. So after po nun, makukuha natin yung height, which is equivalent to 2x plus 2. So yun po yung gagawin natin for depend 1, or yun po yung ginawa ninyo for depend 1. So let us now proceed with the problem solving involving functions. So we are going to find the dimensions of the rectangular prism given its volume is 42 cubic inches. So given na po dito yung ating volume, which is 42 cubic inches. Ayan po. So we have here the length, width, and height na x plus 3 plus x minus 2 and then x minus 1. So kagaya po ng iba nating problem solving, we also have some steps on to follow para po ma-solve. Ano po? So again, step number 1 po natin, we are going to identify what is asked and what are the given data. So ang ating given data, so yung figure natin po sa baba. So the volume is 42 cubic inches, the length is x minus 2, the width is x plus 3, and then the height is x minus 1. So yun po yung ating given. And for step number 2, we are going to recall the formula that we are going to use. So for rectangular prism, ang formula ginagamit natin to find the volume is length times width times height. Then for step number 3, solve for what is or what are missing. So you can skip this part po if all the dimensions, representations, or expressions are given. So yung kanina po nating problem, ito pong problem na to, so given naman po lahat yung length, width, at saka height. So if ever po na ang given lamang ay halimbawa ay length at saka width, so kailangan yung buo munang gawin ulit yung ginawa doon sa depend 1 para makompleto natin yung tatlong dimensions or yung representation ng bawat dimensions. Then step number 4, we're going to set up the given expressions. So balikan natin yung given and then the formula, and this will be our function. So x minus 2 x minus 1 rather times x minus 2 times x plus 3 is equal to 42. So ito po ngayon yung ating isa-solve para po makuha natin yung dimensions. In step number 5, we can now solve the given problem. Yan, so multiply lang natin yung first saka second term. It will give us x squared minus 3x plus 2. So pinag-multiply lang natin yung x minus 1 saka x minus 2. And then we have, copy lang natin yung x plus 3 is equal to 42. Tapos, yung ating given trinomial, i-multiply natin dun sa natitirang binomial. So it will give us x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2x plus 3x squared minus 9x plus 6 is equal to 42. So simplify muna natin yung ating nakuha na product. So it will be x cubed minus 7x plus 6 minus 42. So simplify ulit natin kasi we still have here two similar terms. So it will give us x cubed minus 7x minus 36. So ito na ngayon, yung given expression na to, we'll now be working on with this polynomial function. So dyan na po natin ma-identify kung ano yung value ng x. So medyo matrabaho lang yung yung part na to. Ano po? So we are going to solve for the value of unknown. So if you have your shortcut, so pwede rin naman yun po yung inyong gamitin. So by trial and error and by remainder theorem, we have to look for at least one factor of the given function. So balikan po natin yung remainder theorem. Ayan. So we cannot use 1 and 3 since if the value of x is either of the two, it will give us a dimension of 0. So kung babalikan po natin yung ating given kanina, okay, balikan lang natin, ayan. So kapag ginamit po kasi natin ay 1, o kapag ang value ng x ay 1, so ibig sabihin itong expression po ito will give us a 0 dimension. So hindi naman po pwede na ang dimension natin ay 0. Same with 2, kapag po ang value ng 2 natin, kapag ang value po ng x natin ay 2, so magiging 2 din po ang expression na, magiging 0 din po ang expression na to. And hindi po again pwedeng maging 0 ang isang dimension. Yan. So let's continue. So we'll start with P of 3, or if we are going to evaluate po the given function na nakuha natin using 3 muna, ano po? So pwede pong ang gamitin natin is synthetic division, pwede rin naman po na direct substitution. So ang goal po natin dito ay makakuha po ng remainder na 0. Kasi po again, kapag ang remainder po ay 0, automatic po na yung given natin, yung P of 3 is a factor of the given expression. So if we are going to use P of 3, so it will give us, substitute lang natin, 3 cubed minus 7 times 3 minus 36. And it will give us an answer of negative 30. So hindi po 0 yung nakuha nating remainder. So ibig sabihin po, 3 po is not a value po of x. Let's try naman po P of 4. So ito po yung medyo matagal. Ano po? So P of 4 is equal to x cubed minus 7x minus 36. So if we are going to solve this one, substitute natin, it will give us an answer of P of 4 is equal to 0. So ibig sabihin po, the value of x is 4. So so bakit po natin nasabi na ang value ng x is 4? Kasi po, ang ating naging remainder ay 0. So ibig sabihin po, itong given value ng x pong ito ay factor po ng ating given polynomial. And for step number 6, we can now solve the given dimensions. Since P of 4 is equal to 0, the value of x is 4. Then we can now substitute it to the given data. Okay, so the length is 4 minus 2. It will give us 2 inches. Ang width natin ay 4 plus 3, so 7 inches. And then ang height natin ay 4 minus 1, so siya ay 3 inches. So kung i-check po natin siya, ayan, for step number 7, check natin kung masasatisfy pa yung ating given equation. So again, the volume natin ay length times width times height. And ang nakuha po nating values ng length, width, at height ay 2 inches, 7 inches, and 3 inches. So kapag pinag-multiply po natin sila, it will give us an answer of 42 cubic inches. So ibig sabihin po, so tama po na ang value ng x natin is 4. And do not forget po our final step, and that is the statement of the final answer. Again po, do not forget to state your final answer. Therefore, if the volume of the given rectangular prism is 42 cubic inches, the dimensions will be 2 inches by 7 inches by 3 inches. Ayan po, so that is an example of problem solving involving polynomial functions. So if you have any other questions or clarifications regarding the topic, you can message po your subject teacher. So good day, everyone. God bless and keep safe.